Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. I have to tell you, the NFL offseason is heating up in ways we haven't seen in a while, and the buzz around the 49ers is electric. But what really caught everyone's attention recently is a wild rumor that's circulating like wildfire. An impending trade that could shake the foundation of the NFC West and redefine the 49ers' championship aspirations. Yeah, we're talking about the possibility of acquiring none other than Josh Allen from the Buffalo Bills. I know it sounds crazy, but the whispers coming from sources like Diana Rossini and others close to the league suggest there's a real chance this could happen. So let's dig into what this could mean for the 49ers, for Allen, and for the entire NFC landscape. The buzz started around December 31, 2025, when reports surfaced that the Bills, after a disappointing 8-9 season and a failed trade involving Stefon Diggs, are now exploring ways to shake things up. And one of the most talked-about options, sending Josh Allen, their star quarterback, to San Francisco in exchange for a first-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. Imagine that, Allen, a dynamic dual-threat QB with the arm strength and mobility that make defenses sweat, wearing the 49ers red and gold. It's a move that would send shockwaves through the league, and it's easy to see why the Niners would be interested. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's talk about why Allen fits so perfectly with what Shanahan wants to build. The 49ers have always been about a balanced attack, an explosive run game combined with a talented, versatile passing attack. Allen, with his ability to extend plays with his legs, throw on the run, and make big plays under pressure, would elevate the scheme even further. His career stats are impressive. Over 700 passing yards, 167 touchdowns to just 78 interceptions, and a solid 63.4% completion rate. That's a quarterback who can not only beat you with his arm but also scramble for crucial yards, rush for 815 yards and 53 rushing touchdowns, and keep defenses guessing. And let's not forget his elite-level ratings. PFF grades him at 89.8, which puts him in the top tier of quarterbacks in the league. His EPA per play is an impressive 0.25, and he maintains a scramble rate of around 12.4%, which is outstanding in today's NFL. Plus, he's been remarkably durable, avoiding significant injuries since his shoulder issues in 2024, and he performs under blitz with a rating of 105. All these qualities make him a perfect fit for Shanahan's offense, which thrives on unpredictability and dynamic playmaking. Now, why would the Bills consider trading Allen? Well, their 2025 season was a bit of a letdown, finishing 8-9 after a tumultuous year that included the failed Diggs trade and some struggles on offense. Their aerial attack was stagnant, averaging just 210 yards per game through the air, and they're facing a tough cap situation. About $14 million in cap space, but a massive dead cap hit of $60 million in 2026. The Bills are clearly prioritizing a rebuild on defense and cap relief, and trading away a QB of Allen's caliber for a high draft pick could be their way of recalibrating. Plus, reports suggest they're eyeing the draft to bolster their secondary and front seven, so moving Allen now might be part of their long-term strategy to reset the roster. On the other side, the 49ers are sitting pretty financially, with around $19.20 million in cap space after restructuring Deebo Samuel's contract, which freed up a significant chunk of cash. Adding Allen would give them a massive boost, projected to generate over 200 passing yards, an 18% increase in EPA per pass, and a substantial improvement in the explosiveness of their offense. Shanahan's offense, already lethal with players like Brandon Ayuk and George Kittle, would become even more dangerous with a quarterback who can do it all. Imagine Allen's ability to extend plays outside the pocket, create big gains with his legs, and hit deep shots downfield. This would unlock a new level of offensive firepower for the Niners. The potential impact on the 49ers Super Bowl odds is significant. Currently sitting at plus 6,000, those odds could see a dramatic shift, possibly moving to around plus 2,500 with Allen under center. His presence would make the Niners a true contender, especially considering how his skill set complements Shanahan's creative play calling. Plus, Allen's dual-threat capability could be a game-changer in tight playoff games, much like Cam Newton's influence on the Panthers back in 2015. His ability to run and pass effectively would make the 49ers more unpredictable and harder for defenses to game plan against. Furthermore, the move could be a game-changer in terms of their identity. The 49ers have been built on a strong running game and a stout defense, but adding Allen could turn them into a true dual-threat juggernaut, capable of scoring from anywhere on the field. His rushing ability would open up lanes for Christian McCaffrey, who's been a workhorse for them, and would energize players like Brandon Ayuk and George Kittle, who excel after the catch. This kind of versatility could lead to more explosive plays, more red zone threats, and overall, a more balanced and dangerous offense. Now, what about the risks? Of course, trading for a quarterback of Allen's caliber isn't without its uncertainties. There's always the question of how well he would adapt to Shanahan's system, though he's shown the ability to thrive in complex offensive schemes. There's also the matter of draft capital. Giving up a first-round pick in 2026 is a big investment, but if it means a shot at another Super Bowl, many fans would say it's worth it. Plus, the Bills would want to ensure they're getting enough value in return, possibly including other draft picks or players to balance the trade. Looking ahead, this move could redefine the NFC West and the entire NFC landscape. The 49ers would instantly elevate their status as Super Bowl contenders, especially if Allen can stay healthy and continue his upward trajectory. His addition would also add a new layer of complexity for defenses. Do they double Kittle, cover Ayuk deep, or focus on containing Allen's legs? The options are endless, and Shanahan would have a field day designing plays around such a dynamic quarterback. In the grand scheme of things, this potential trade is reminiscent of big moves we've seen in the past, like Matthew Stafford's trade to the Rams or even Russell Wilson's move to Denver. It's about making a bold statement, about showing the league that the 49ers are not just contenders. They're serious about reclaiming the throne. And for the Bills, it's a chance to reset and focus on building a more sustainable, defense-oriented team, knowing they've moved on from a franchise quarterback who has already left an indelible mark on the league. So, fans, we're on the brink of what could be one of the most exciting off-seasons in recent memory. If this trade goes through, it's going to be a game-changer, not just for the 49ers, but for the entire NFC. Imagine the fireworks, the highlight reels, and the playoff battles that could follow. Allen in San Francisco? It's a bold move, but one that could define the next chapter in 49ers history. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster? Are you all in for Allen leading the Niners next season? Or do you think it's too risky? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news. The offseason is just getting started, and if this rumor turns into reality, we're in for one epic ride. Keep the passion alive and let's see how this story unfolds. Because when it comes to the 49ers, the future is always bright and the possibilities are endless.